If you enjoy the Low Scale Gaming podcast, please leave us a like, review, and subscribe. Any feedback is welcomed, and I hope you enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome back to the Low Scale Gaming podcast. I'm your host, Ghostland's Finest, and as always, I'm joined by Conan Jones and Inferior Mage. Conan, how you doing today?
I'm glad it's almost Friday. This week has been a week, and I'm glad it's almost done.
See, I've had a really good week, and it's really weird. Like, I went into Monday, and I was like sitting there with my kids, and I was just like, I'm in a really surprisingly good mood for a Monday. Like, everything was good. We sounded good. Like, there was nothing really like bad about this week, to be completely honest.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have.
Mage, how are you doing today?
I'm kind of with Conan on this one. I don't know if it was just like the weather or something is starting to get warmer out, so people think they could be jerks all of a sudden, but I don't know. It's just kind of a crummy week.
I've been very low energy as we've come to terms with.
I don't associate myself with this hipster B crap. Look, I saved yourself an edit, Conan.
I'm proud of you.
I don't associate myself with this stupid hippie crap. Okay?
Ghost never had a bad day.
Trump 2020, get rid of these millennial trash.
Biden 2020. I mean, really, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Elections, man.
I like how, like, immediately after Super Tuesday, everybody dropped out. Except for Sanders and nobody was like really going to be like doing anything. But I also like how everyone's like writing off like Bernie already because he lost Super Tuesday. Even though he won California, he's still out of the race now, as they say.
They're all like he has like near 0% chance of winning.
Like, if you remember correctly from the last Democratic nomination thing in 2016, Hillary Clinton lost Super Tuesday.
I have no idea.
She lost the popular vote, but got the nomination.
Yeah, she lost Super Tuesday as well, and Bernie won it, and then went on to win the nomination. I think like people writing it out already is just a bit ridiculous.
I mean, so I get dropping for everybody except for the only one I didn't understand why they dropped out was Pete Buttigieg, because he actually had delegates and stuff.
Yeah.
But everyone else, they were like at zero. Like they didn't win anything from any state. So I kind of get everybody else. Now it's just Bernie, Biden, and Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't even know anything about Tulsi.
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you who that person was.
Yeah, it's a swing and a miss for me, boss.
I thought it was just Bernie and Biden.
Honestly, it probably is.
But see, now at least the Democratic debates are going to be watchable now, and not sound like just a whole bunch of like chickens fighting for feed.
Oh my God! It's just like the 2016 Republican debates.
Oh, those were comical. I remember those.
So garbage. Like every single one of the Republican nominees in 2016 were terrible.
Right?
All of them.
And then we got
Zodiac
stuck with
Killer. You got the Zodiac Killer on there.
Ted Cruz is still a joke.
You got the what's the other dude that couldn't even win his own state? What was his name? The governor or mayor or something of somewhere in Florida. I can't remember his name, but I know he was. I think he was like Puerto Rican or something, or he was some sort of Hispanic. I think I'm not for sure, but that was just like I'm back to the point though. I think I don't know when the next Democratic debate is, but I think it's going to be actually something that's worth watching.
Yeah, now that Mike Bloomberg's gone, I think it's going to be watchable.
I'm just happy I don't have to see his stupid commercials anymore.
Don't have to hear him talk every 3 minutes.
Right? So the next Democratic debate is... Wait a minute.
Wait a second. Something's not right here.
It says it's like June 20... Wait, that's 2019. It's, March 15th. Okay.
That's 2 weeks. That's
10
a week
days
and a
from
half.
today.
Yeah.
All right. That's not bad. I think that's going to be pretty nice to watch.
Hopefully it's not as much of a fiesta as the first one was.
I mean, it's probably just going to be Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders talking. I don't even see the point of that Gubernard, whatever, being in there.
Buttigieg?
No,
Tulsi Gabbard.
Gabbard. Okay, I don't even see the reason for that person being
Or
in there.
Gubard or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's Gabbard or something like that. I know her.
It's funny. I'm looking at this news article, and it's like, it's not clear if she will be invited.
Oh no!
Yeah, talk about a waste of time. Like, you just be outside there with a sign, be like, "I'm nominated. I'm trying to get in too."
It's like the guy holding up the sign in New York with a little cardboard sign with the Sharpie stuff written on it.
Yes, exactly. Or like the panhandlers in Oklahoma City at every highway stop.
I've seen a couple funny ones here recently out in my travels. Speaking of that, one of them I saw, he's like, "I'm too ugly to strip. Give me money." There was another one who's like, "I'm too broke for weed" or something like that. He wanted weed. I was just like, man, not even like going with the homeless veteran situation like they normally do.
I saw one during Christmas. It was like this dude was dressed in a Santa Claus outfit and was like, Santa needs his sleigh repaired, or Christmas is ruined, or something like that. I was like, way to like make kids like
Right?
have a bad image of Santa Claus, just thinking that Santa's like a hobo now.
Jesus,
he only works 1 day a week or one day a year.
I guess so, but that was another.
You know what allows him to work 1 day a week? Socialism. Get rid of it.
Vote for Bernie.
But that was my favorite one. This is one that my dad like said he saw, or like we saw her together. I don't remember, but it was like, why lie? I need money for beer.
Yeah.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah, some of them they get pretty creative with.
I just like, I don't know how we got onto this one. Let's go ahead and jump into our fails of the week. Conan Jones, what is your fail of the week?
So I've been low energy. I just felt like crap all week. Like,
can we please call it something else?
Why do you hate that so much?
It just sounds so.
Well, you're not depressed. You just not motivated.
Oh, I actually think it
You
might
just
be a
say
little
you're
bit of
not
depression.
motivated. Like low energy just sounds like you sound like you like a hipster yoga instructor.
You just don't have energy. I don't understand why it's a big deal.
You just say you're tired.
But I'm not tired.
Insinuates that you're ready to fall asleep. It's not
No, that's not the same thing. I'm tired right now, but it doesn't mean that I can fall asleep. It just means I'm going through stuff, but it doesn't mean I'm low energy.
It's just different connotations.
But
I guess it just I don't know why it triggers me so much, but it does, and it just.
But now that we know that something dumb triggers you, we're just going to use it more. So
I know y'all are. It's fine.
Yay.
I'm full all for it.
No, but yeah, I've just felt like crap all week. Like the next week is going to be weird because I'm on Monday. I had to take off all day Tuesday because I have to get my crown put on.
Oh, nice.
But I go in at like 9:30. Oh, I had to sign up for a training on Monday at 9:30 again. So my morning on Monday is shot. So I was Monday afternoon. I'm off all day Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then it's spring break. So I'm just like trying to make it to spring break. So
I can't wait for this trip that me and Mage and you and Joe and your wife are going on.
It'll be fun.
I saved it. It doesn't need to be an edit.
No, I was taking a drink, so I was just trying not to like hiccup.
Oh, okay.
But
I can't wait for this trip that we're going on. Where are we going, Codan Jones?
Why am I the trip planner?
Because you already got it planned out where we're going for spring break.
Oh, yeah.
You're also the adult, Conan. You're the adult.
Because Ghost is the oldest.
I know, thanks. Huh. Hey, you're going to be 29 in August, okay?
I was going to say not by much, but you
All
are.
Right. I'm just letting you know.
No, I'm excited because we're going to New Orleans, and we've already planned out, like, she found a video of what was the place in San Antonio?
Not O'Brien's?
Yeah. I guess they have a hurricane that comes out. How do it's like their normal hurricane glass, but it was like huge.
Yeah, like the big one that like all the like as tall as a person.
Yeah, it was like the size of like somebody's chest.
I literally showed you this when we was in San Antonio, and you told me, and I quote, "We could drink this, but we would die afterwards."
That sounds about right. I guess I just forgot about it, and she found a video that was just like super low res, and I was like, man, we signed up for a ghost tour, and like it's going. I guess you can just open container, walk around, drink in New Orleans.
Yeah, they're really lax on their on their laws.
Yeah,
their public intoxication laws.
So don't go by that old don't go by the Hard Rock Hotel, because you might see that dude's dead body still lying around there.
Jesus. Conan,
I'm dead serious about that. When that Hard Rock Hotel collapsed, there's like 4 people like still like dead bodies still in there, and like one of them is like visible to the public.
Surely that's still not a thing.
We talked about this, like I think it was like a month and a half ago.
I remember us talking about it, but I don't think it's still a thing.
And they were talking. Let's see. And they said like they even put like a tweet out or something like the city of New Orleans did, and it was like we asked tourists not to take pictures of the yada 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 at the Hard Rock Hotel.
Yeah, hopefully they've got that kind of fixed up between then and us talking about it and now.
Yeah, because that was like a month ago, I think.
Yeah,
2 months ago. I think we talked about it in December.
It was quite a while either way, but
no, it was the January. It was a January when we talked, like the end of January. It was about a month. Yeah, about a month ago. It was good. It was a good call. I thought it said June at first, but I don't know. It's still. They said they wouldn't be able to do it for a while because it's not structurally sound to do it.
Yeah, I don't know, but either way, I'm excited to go down. Like, I need to get out of Dodge for a little bit. They got done with a training cycle, so like one of the guys in my
that could be your ghost tour, the Hard Rock Hotel.
Oh, boo, boo. 4 people died here.
Thank you, Mage. That was the ghost joke.
Boo.
But one of my friends is back from training, and I kind of forgot he was even still like employed there, because it's been like a month since I had seen him, just because training had taken so long. Mm-hmm. And he came back in, and we were kind of talking and kind of catching up. He's like, "Oh, how's it going?" Blah blah blah. I was like, "I hate this place. I'm ready to." He's like, "Man, it sounds like you're getting burnt out. You need a vacation or something." I was like, "I know, it's around the corner. I'm just like biding my time." But
is that the dude that got you the game for Christmas?
Yeah, my work.
Did you tell him did you tell him that was your favorite game of all time?
I have not.
Okay, probably don't tell him that was your favorite game of all time.
I won't.
Okay.
Okay.
Mage, do you remember when he like ragdolled that game?
I don't remember what game it was.
RimWorld?
It was what was it?
RimWorld?
Yeah.
When I ragdolled it?
Yeah.
No, he been playing it like nonstop.
I thought he was making fun of it and stuff and said it was like awful.
No, the exact opposite of that.
You just don't listen to anything I say on here, so it's okay.
God, here we go. Conan Jones being mad again. Conan needs a hug, part 2.
Why did you put that as the title last week?
Because you were mad whenever we were starting last week. Because you didn't like send the you didn't send the script to me, or you didn't send the script to Mage, so you were getting all sorts of mad about it, and me and Mage were sitting there like is he legit getting mad about this? And you were legit getting mad about it. So then Mage was just like,
okay, I got you. I just couldn't remember what had happened, and it's like I was waiting for me to get mad in the episode, and I was like, nothing happened. Why was that the title?
It was the start of it. Is what it was.
Well, what really made me angry, I was telling you.
Wait, what made you angry?
I was telling that story about my win and the kid tagging me in the video, and I was explaining the video for like 3 minutes. Then you're like, wait, what video you were talking about? Explain it. And he was like, sorry, I wasn't listening. And I had to pause for a second. Have you listened to last week's?
No.
Go back and listen to Wins, because you can hear it in my voice when I clench my fist and I close my eyes and I stop myself from saying bad words.
Gus just brings out the worst in us, Conan.
Hey, what can I say? Somebody's got to be number one at something.
It's a talent, man.
And by God, it's not going to be us. It's going to be you, though.
What was I doing I don't even remember what I was doing. That was a week ago. I just remember the beginning of the podcast. I don't remember the rest
or
of
something.
I'm not going to lie.
Probably
between last week and this week, it's felt so long. Like, I don't know.
It really has. I was thinking about that too.
Like this week has felt so long, and I don't know what the deal is. Well, I do know, because it's been kind of a crappy week for me, but it's just been so much. Oh, Lord.
Well, my fail this week is that I don't know why, but I can't keep my dog from pooping in his kennel whenever I take him to leave him here at school, or leave him here for when I go to work and stuff. I just can't, it's every day he'll poop in it. And it just, I don't feed him in the morning anymore. I don't give him water. We put him outside at from 6 a.m. to almost 7 before we leave. He's got more than enough time to do his business. And I just don't know why he'll go in there and just poop right in there. Yeah, I don't know what to do to keep him from doing it.
Did you rub his nose in it?
No, that's not. That doesn't work.
Maybe your dog's just stupid.
Mage, don't talk about a damn dog like that.
Do you go out with him in the morning?
My brother does after he gets dressed and brushes his teeth and stuff.
So that might be your issue. I would not leave that to him, and see if you'll go out with him and see if he'll actually go to the bathroom, because I probably have a feeling that your brother is not really doing that. You know what I mean? He'll stand there, but he's not actually watching him do his business.
Yeah, and I'm yelled at him about it a lot. But...
Yeah. And then you're the one picking up the poop.
No, he'll poop in his. Remember, I got that cage that has that rubber that pulls out and stuff. So my brother does all the cleaning for it if he poops in his cage. It just makes the whole house smell awful.
That's a good point. Okay,
it's raunchy, dude. Ooh,
man. Ron pooped when I was taking a shower this morning, and I was gagging while I was in the shower. Oh, it was rough.
Wait, is his litter box in the bathroom?
It's right outside the bathroom door on that little shelf in the hallway.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty close, God, but still
seeped in there.
Yeah. Granted, Baxter opened the door while I was in the shower, but still.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when cats just my cat. He'll push open the door while he's in the bathroom, and it's just cat, why? Like I'll try to shut the door all the way, but my door, it's rainy season where I'm at, so my door swells a little bit, so it's a little bit harder to shut all the way. And sometimes I just don't care. It's like I'm just going in to pee real quick because I'll take it out.
He's just like,
Sure
I need
enough.
to see you at all times.
Yeah,
I
sure
need to
enough.
make eye contact with you.
I'm brushing my teeth in the morning, and then like you just see a little paw swipe inside the bathroom door.
He's like, hey, what's up? Are we brushing our teeth? Cool.
It's like, go away, cat.
But yeah, I don't know what to do. What Conan Jones? What should I do?
I would go out and watch him yourself and see if that helps. And if he actually goes to the bathroom in the morning and he's still pooping in his crate, then you might have a bigger issue.
Like what?
If he's just like, do you come home at lunch or anything?
No.
So it's probably like from 7 in the morning until what, maybe 3:30, 4 o'clock, give or take.
Yeah, I get home about 3:30.
Yeah. He might just still be puppy stage where he's just got small
bladder, small
yeah, poop bladder, whatever that's called.
Intestines.
Yeah, there you go. I forgot my words.
Like it's
Colon.
I was just gonna let you roll with it.
Yeah,
I was gonna let you roll with it and see if you figured it out on your own.
just let me embarrass myself a little bit more.
He got that boy got. That boy got small booty hole.
Small poop bladder. There's our title. Small poop bladder.
Small poop bladder.
Small booty hole.
But all right, let's go ahead and jump into topic 1 this week.
Okay.
So what do I do now that like post contest season?
Study hall.
No, I'm not doing this study hall.
2.5 months, 3 months of study hall.
I just
every day.
like I know it's like a coast to the end now, but like I still want to like push better musicianship, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't know. Like part of me is just like, man, we could really just like chill now and not have to like really be like super hard on them. And other part of me is like, yeah, but I really want to do good at Heartland Music Festival.
Excuse me. Do you have much of a library of like pep tunes?
No, not really.
I might have some peppy songs that might just be fun to just play through and just mess around with, that you're doing stuff that's not normal literature, but they're still learning stuff and kind of a mental break.
I added 2 new pieces this week. I added Afterburn and I added Celtic Air and Dance.
Is that what you're going to do at Heartland?
I think. I'm not sure.
When is that?
25th of April.
Okay, yeah, so you're a ways out still.
Yeah. That's the other thing is I'm like almost 2 months away from it, and I'm just like, meh, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I might see if I have some of those old pep songs still saved. I can send them to you. Because there were some of the things that I did in college for like projects and stuff, but then ended up actually using them for teaching at schools to perform at football games and stuff. I'll look and see if I still have those saved, and I can send them to you if I still got them.
Okay,
because
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Like, just different fun stuff to do with them. That's still learning, but it's not the same.
Well, they really
3-4
like
pieces.
that Cortland Hill. They are not Cortland Hill. They really like that Celtic Air and Dance piece. Like they got like we listened to it today while they're like airplaying and stuff, and they like got really hyped at the end of it.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be a good piece to do.
Give them.
I need to find a fun piece now. for my fifth piece. Like I always want to end on a fun, like not so serious piece.
So, are you starting over with literature? Like how you said for your fifth piece, what are you performing it again, all 5 pieces?
Yeah, for my spring concert.
Okay, and then just doing contest pieces plus what you're doing for Heartland.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I just wasn't on the same page for some reason. I'm not sure which page I was on, but
I don't know what page was on either, but
How many pieces are you playing for Heartland?
2.
Oh, okay.
So you'll just probably do those 2 you just gave them, plus, well, no, just those 2.
Well, I kind of want to do. I want to do the Marzo Zangario piece, but if I do that, then I can't really do. I think I want to do the Marzo Zangario piece, and I want to do Celtic Air and Dance.
Kind of a
I know.
contrast.
But then
When I was
part of me
doing
also wants to
teaching-
do Afterburn and Celtic Air and Dance. What page?
I know when I was doing student teaching, one of my teachers, what he usually said was after concert season, like concert contest season,
Mm-hmm.
in between then and spring concert is a good time to do like good time to like kind of test the waters of where your band's at, kind of push their limits.
And see, that's kind of
Give
what
them a
I'm
little bit harder
doing
pieces.
too. I've given them a little bit of harder piece. The Afterburn piece is pretty hard, I think. It's a grade 2.5.
By whose scale?
Whatever.
From Pepper?
What? Yeah.
Okay.
Because those pieces, it's like you could spend a lot of time on them. That it'd be harder for them to get bored with because they have a lot to do on it.
Right.
And also just builds their musicianship. And there's not any stakes involved because you're not trying to do it for any type of trophy or anything like that. So you don't have to worry about getting it perfect as long as you're just doing it.
Yeah, I got you.
That's what I would. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mage. Or Conan.
That's pretty much what I was going to say, too. Just like push
the
them.
envelope.
Yeah, because if it flops and fails and it's you push them too hard, you're in a low stakes, like, oh darn. Like, you kind of embarrass yourself in class among the people who are also embarrassed themselves.
Right.
Then you kind of know where that line in the sand is for later, or what to work on. It's like, oh, this failed only because the trumpets couldn't handle it, or whatever the case may be.
And you can also bail on it within like a month and give them like a easy piece. You always have the option to bail on it. You don't have to commit.
Yeah, I got you. I think I'm just gonna like work on the pieces I got. I just gotta find my fun piece at the end. Or I might just do a Sousa March.
It's going to be hard to find a Sousa March to fit your size of group and for your caliber of group. You know what I mean?
What's that mean?
Most Sousa Marches are not written for small Class A size bands.
Yeah, they're usually grade 4 pieces or something.
Oh.
I'm sure you could probably find something. You just might have to do some like deep digging.
Some digging, yeah.
But I mean, it's possible. What constitutes a fun piece to you?
That Game of Thrones piece I did last, like more of like a piece that's like more knowledgeable to like random people, like
Pop culture.
Pop culture music. Yes,
Got you.
that's what I qualify as a fun piece.
Yeah. So yeah, I would definitely like get on Pepper and just click around and just listen to stuff, because that's how I pretty much found my whole last concert in Texas, was just clicking through Pepper.
Yeah,
I know there's some easy arrangements of like the Star Wars theme song. You can do. I bet everyone does that. I'm just giving you spitballing ideas. So I mean, like there's all sorts of stuff.
everybody does really do Star Wars like randomly, just randomly like throwing it in there. There's also like that John Williams mashup of songs that I think it has like Duels of Fate, uh, Jurassic Park, uh, Indiana Jones, and then I think it ends with the Star Wars theme. I think.
As Best of John Williams, or
Yeah, something
it's
like
got some
that.
title like that. Yeah. Um,
I
those are
know it
always fun.
starts with Duels of Fate, though. I know it starts with that one from Star Wars.
Those are always fun to do. Like,
John Williams is a good composer. I know some people don't like him because he's the movie composer and that he copies a lot of his music. But a lot of people copy a lot of music. That's all music is. It's copying one person from another and
right?
adding your own spin on it.
Heaven
It's not
forbid.
really being copying it. It's like getting inspired by other music.
Well, yeah, but if you listen to Mars and you listen to the Imperial March, you can tell they're pretty similar.
Kind of
Oh yeah.
carbon copies to some
Yeah.
degree, but
I agree with that. But
yeah, that's what I would do with your kiddos, like kind of just full circle, see how that goes, and if like nothing else, it's you can pull the plug and it's no biggie.
yeah, okay. Well, I'll yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing is something like that.
Is there like something specific that your band has a lot of trouble with? Like triplets or
Forte
something?
piano crescendos.
Then find a piece with a lot of forte
I
piano
did. That's
crescendos.
what Afterburner has.
There you go. Do that crap.
Done deal.
That is like the biggest issue that we have is the forte piano. Like the boom, that one, biggest issue we have, and I've like nailed it in there so many times that like we need to do this, and it seems like it's just like it's redundant now how much I've said it. I got to find a better way to teach it.
Yeah, I think just what you've done is find a piece that has a bunch of it, and then just
seeing all of our friends and like colleagues and stuff that we went to school with, seeing everybody that made state today yesterday really makes me feel like a bad band director and really disheartens me.
it's easy to fall in that hole, but you can't let yourself fall in that hole.
I know, but I just feel like
It's your first year, and every band situation is different.
Your first full year.
yeah.
Because I know a couple of those that you're probably beating yourself up on. I know a couple of those people had a lot of problems their first year too. So I wouldn't feel too bad about it.
I just want to be successful. I want my kids to be successful, and I know they can be. They're just, I don't know.
Have your kids progressed from when you showed up?
Yeah.
Then you are successful. You don't success isn't measured by what's on the wall. While those things are nice to have,
Motivation by Conan.
they don't happen often. But
I don't get I guess not, because I have no idea what you meant there.
success isn't measured by trophies.
Then what's it measured by?
If your
By
kids
how
are,
much your kids love you and how much they learned about music.
Okay, that's fair.
If
My
they're-
kids adore me. That's weird that I can say that and like really mean it. Like I have 18 kids now. That's gonna be my wins of the week, by the way. And I would say at least 15 of those kids even like adore me. And it's really weird.
but that's what you have to build a program starting off, like, because you're still getting rid of the stigma from what was before.
Mm-hmm.
And if those kids are just eating out of your hand, then they'll then cause that positivity to go throughout the school and be like, oh, Mr. Ghost he's doing good stuff. Like, this is fun. We're having fun. This is good. And then you kind of have that trickle in from that. Like, oh, I used to be in band, but it wasn't fun. But now it's fun because Mr. Ghost is here. And you're just playing long ball, unfortunately.
Well, I guess I'll keep playing the long ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. topic 2 this week is Destiny's getting rid of loot boxes. So are we going to be finally starting the end of the gambling and gaming now? I'm pretty hyped for it. Have long-time listeners of the show will know that me and Mage absolutely cannot stand loot boxes. Conan Jones didn't have an opinion when we first talked about it, but I absolutely hate loot boxes. They seem like they're one of the dumbest things out there, and I've tried not to get any of them, but it just so what I used to get loot. There's only one game that really did loot boxes right, and that was Overwatch.
So for your loot boxes, what were the prizes and how much did they cost?
So like Destiny's loot boxes was, I think you get, I forgot the exact amount because you had to like transfer everything into like the in-game currency silver, and 500 silver was like, I think it was like $10, but with 500 silver you could buy like 5 loot boxes, I think, something like that. It was pretty bad. Overturn if you think about it. And sorry, I had to burp. I've always hated loot boxes, but I wanted to get the cool stuff in Destiny. That's how they get you. Is you see cool stuff, you want to get it, and then you get mad that you pay for it. You know,
I could get this really cool thing for like $1, but then you get 45 other little stupid things before you get
exactly.
one cool thing. It's not even what you wanted. Have they said anything about what they're replacing it with, or how they're going to then monetize? Because if they're doing away with loot boxes, because I mean that should be
Destiny 2. They're trying to get rid of like the monetization like that anymore. It kicks off with the new season that comes out on the 10th, the trial season of the worthy. But you'll still be able to get the boxes, but you have to get them through like playing, but you can't buy them anymore.
So you earn them by like XP by playing the game?
Yeah, by playing the game, which is exactly what Overwatch does.
Which turns it into a grind fest, but it's not just cash grab.
But at least you're like playing the game.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's on equal ground. So
like if you want this stuff, it feels more earned.
Yeah.
Other than just like
I stole mom's credit card.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I like this change. Loot boxes is one of the dumbest things in gaming. I hate that it became a big thing. And it's all because of stupid FIFA. And stupid card pack things for players. It's the biggest reason why it happened.
Blame all of EA.
It is though.
No, for real. I agree completely. Madden does it. NBA.
Madden
2K.
does it now. My brother came and asked me the other day. He was like, "Can I get some PlayStation Network current money, whatever, to buy some packs on Madden?" I told him no, but I yelled at him and said no.
It was not nearly that nice.
It was not nice at all. I looked at him like he was dumb, and I said no.
Just do your little laugh that you do.
Yeah. Ha!
Yeah, there you go.
Funny. You fool.
Fool.
No, that's cool that they're getting away from it. I'll be interested to see like how they manage that without that extra revenue coming in, because I mean they're not really charging for a Destiny based game anymore, are they? Like,
nope, it's free.
So
the first year of Destiny with the expansion packs is free.
So it just seems like a lot of.
Yeah, how are they going to make up that money that they're going to lose?
I don't know.
That's the $1 million question, I guess.
I think they're making. I mean, they're making the game better, so more people are playing it.
But if it's free,
I mean the latest 2 expansion packs aren't free.
So how many expansion packs are there for Destiny
4
right now? Okay.
There's Curse of Osiris, Warmind, what's the third one called? I forgot the third and fourth one. The fourth one's Shadowkeep. I don't know why I cannot remember the third one though. The third one was the one I played the most on.
What do they run? The expansion pack's price? What?
I think they're like $40 a pop at start. I think the third one now is $20, I think. I don't know. I mean, I think I wouldn't play Destiny if I didn't think if it wasn't worth it, and that's when I stopped playing it. Before was that I felt like it wasn't worth it, but now that it's back, I think it's a good game to play. I just don't have anybody to play it with. Yeah. And I don't want to go and look for a clan because I don't really care that much. But
so everybody went to Anthem, and then what happened with your clan after Anthem?
Everybody hated each other for going to Anthem.
Everybody blamed each other and just
screw
you guys.
I'll be honest. Home. I'll be honest. I was at the very forefront of blaming other people for going to Anthem.
No way.
Because I was so mad about that game. Because I only bought that game because literally every other person in my fire team raid group bought it and was just like, Ghost, we're not going to play Destiny so much, but we would love for you to join us in Anthem. So I'm like, I don't want to do it. It looks awful. And it was just like, oh, you're just saying that. Just come on, you'll be fine. Did you watch this new footage that came out? It looks really cool. I was like, no, it doesn't. It looks stupid. Okay, it doesn't look like it's good. Then it was like the day before Anthem came out, whatever. And it was just like, Ghost, it's now or never. And I was like, fine, whatever. And I bought it. I played it for a week. I got to like the max whatever you could, and then no more content was coming out ever.
Ever. The game was done.
It's just then I immediately went on y'all made me buy this game and now we're not even playing it. Give me my $60 since PlayStation won't.
After repeated asks.
I did. I wish I could go back to find those emails. I repeatedly asked for a refund. And they was just like, so you went over your threshold, or one, you don't have any more refunds to do. And the second one was like, you also went over the allowed time of like 2 hours. I was like, yeah, because 2 hours is the maximum amount of content in this game. And I went over it by 5 minutes to go to the bathroom. All right? Like, this game is trash. I can't believe, what did I give it? Did I give it like a 8 out of 10?
Yeah, it was like Game of the Century or something like that.
No, Game of the Century was Destiny 2 Shadowkeep.
See, I don't even remember anymore.
I don't remember what I gave. I know I gave it a lot higher score than I didn't want. But I remember I also said that it was a tale of two stories. That the combat system was actually not that bad when you played as Storm, but that there was nothing to do in the game. I remember saying that there was nothing to do in the game once you get to level max.
Are they like remaking Anthem?
Apparently, they're doing the Final Fantasy 14 route of completely remaking the game. Now, if they try to make me pay for that game again, they can go earth themselves because I ain't paying for it again.
How did they handle it with Final Fantasy 14? Like, did they make the people that originally bought 14 pay the game again?
No. If you had Final Fantasy 14 when it came out, you got A Realm Reborn for free.
Hopefully they'll do something like that for y'all.
Hopefully so, because I'm not paying for it. I'm not.
Hopefully they realize they've burned enough of those bridges that they have to have some goodwill with the remaining player base to just like totally.
It's at this point that I don't even trust them to make another good Dragon Age game.
Yeah, that makes me sad. I love Dragon Age
because they dudded it out with Mass Effect Andromeda. They dudded it out with Anthem. Okay,
Andromeda wasn't as bad as people made it.
Here we go.
It definitely wasn't as bad as Anthem.
What?
Andromeda was not as bad as Anthem.
I don't want to fight today. I'm already tired. Okay, I'm not arguing with you now. If you legitimately like Andromeda, are you telling me that?
I think it's an okay game. I don't legitimately like it.
We are going back to our Batman v Superman argument now because I legitimately do not trust your judgment if you thought that was an okay game. It was an awful, buggy mess. The face animations in that game was awful. It looked like it was just like it looked like the robots in Detroit become human without like any sort of like effort put into it.
I've seen like clips of it being buggy. It never bugged out on me. Maybe that's why I liked it better than a lot of people, because my game never bugged out.
So, see, I had that game pre-ordered. I had that game pre-ordered because I love Mass Effect. Mass Effect's a good series. And then I saw the early reviews of it, and I saw and it looked awful. I saw all the bugs and stuff. I saw all the stupid, like, how the story didn't make no sense. It just...
I'll give it. It's the worst Mass Effect. I'll give it that. I just think being the worst Mass Effect isn't as bad as being Anthem.
I don't know. I disagree. I thought Andromeda was the big, like, I should have been worried about Anthem a lot more than I was whenever Andromeda came out, or whenever how Andromeda was released.
I mean, I had more bugs with Mass Effect 1 than I did with Andromeda. Because my Mass Effect 1 game, there was a mission that I did where I was trying to fight this bandit camp or whatever in on a planet, and somehow I triggered the fight outside of the door that I needed to get in. And you know, when you do those fights, it has that laser beam door or whatever. So I couldn't. It was just a permanent triggered fight, and I couldn't fight anybody because I was behind the barrier door. And it broke my game, literally. I had to re-upload from my last save.
So I'll be honest, I couldn't tell you much about Mass Effect 1. I don't remember it.
It did not age well.
Mass Effect 2, I could tell you a lot about. That game was fun as hell.
Oh, yeah. Mass Effect 2 is the best. Mass Effect 3 is number 2.
And Mass Effect 3 was a pretty good game up until the last hour of the game.
Yeah, I'm in 100% agreement with you on that. I'd say Mass Effect Andromeda and Mass Effect 1 were about the same for me. Probably Andromeda is a little bit worse just because it's a newer game and they should have been better. Yeah. Mass Effect 1 was pretty new aged, and they were
testing the waters. I mean,
yeah, they were testing the waters. It didn't age very well. Mass Effect 1 did not age very well.
You got to think though, like BioWare is pretty good at like making that sort of like genre a game. The MMO or the RPG where you pick as you go, like your own storyline. They're pretty good with that stuff. You know, they have a good track record with Knights of the Old Republic, Jade Empire. What's another? There's a third one I can't remember.
Yeah, their RPGs are great.
Yeah, they're really good. And Mass Effect was an RPG. It was a shooting RPG, but it was an RPG nonetheless.
Yeah. I mean, they're all RPGs. You can make your own choices.
Yeah, but
that's the role playing aspect of it, is you get to make your choices. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I'd say Mass Effect Andromeda is worse, but not because the game was like more game breaking, but because it was about the same amount of game breaking as Mass Effect 1, but they should have known better at that time. That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, but
I never played Mass Effect, so
I won't defend Andromeda as much as I defend Batman v Superman. But
that's so weird to me because you had an Xbox. You were like the Xbox fanboy, and that was like one of their flagship games was Mass Effect.
Wasn't it on both though?
No, the first Mass Effect was only on Xbox. Yep. Mass Effect 2 was on PlayStation 2. Mass Effect 2 was the first game I played. Was the first Mass Effect game I played.
It wasn't on PlayStation 2.
Mass Effect 2, or I'm sorry, PlayStation 3. Yeah, that's what I meant. PlayStation also.
I mean, yeah, because all three games are on the 360.
Yeah.
See,
2 and 3 was on PlayStation 3 as well.
I was not really into RPGs or any of that stuff before Skyrim. So, like, that kind of changed a lot of stuff for me, but until then...
Conan found who he was through Skyrim.
Through RimWorld.
A lot of people did that.
It's Conan.
Can I tell you all about me getting this like new chair?
No, we're going to talk about it in a second.
Gamer chair things or whatever. And I absolutely hated this chair when I first got it because I didn't know how to work it, and I just felt like I was sliding off of it. But now that like I could just leave it laid back the entire like time, I can sit here and just lay here and record the podcast. It feels really nice.
Feels good, man.
We're at
How much did you spend on it?
We're at this level of laziness. I think it was like 2 something.
Is that more or average?
Probably more. So I made sure to get a pretty good one.
If you're going to spend the money on it, you might as well buy it
I didn't want to get a cheap one that because I'm going to be sitting in this one for like, the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because I had my chair. Crap, I had that black one for almost 10 years because I had it before high school.
Yeah.
And it traveled to Weatherford and
traveled to Blanchard and it traveled to Texas. And then it traveled back to OKC, and then you finally got that blue one.
And so now it's just sitting in my room just as a coat rack for all of my hoodies.
Oh, it's sitting there playing the sad music.
Yeah.
Sitting there, it's like Conan Jones. Remember when it's like old Andy Toy.
Yeah. Remember when you used to fart on me?
Poor
good times we had with Skyrim.
Poor John is dead.
The funny thing is it never really got any use until
college,
until Blanchard. Honestly, yeah,
that's true.
Because I didn't do any homework in college, at my desk. So after I built my PC, then it actually kind of started getting used. Oh, that's horrible.
Did you know that Weatherford's getting a Burger King?
They're getting lots of stuff now.
I know. I told the kids that are in Sci, I was just like, if y'all get a Whataburger, I'll come back and get my master's degree.
Just come back and live in Weatherford again.
Yeah, just for a Whataburger.
Go back to that same apartment.
That's kind of crazy that
that apartment was nice though.
Oh, right? Yeah.
We just destroyed it. I just destroyed it. Okay.
Ghost.
Hey, I liked having parties, all right?
I will say that there are some cheap, decent apartments in Weatherford.
Dude, ABC Realtors, Kevin Kelly, he is your man to call. He's a good dude. Hard worker. I wouldn't say friend of the show because he probably doesn't even know we do. But if you're going to college at SWASU, grit from Kevin Kelly. ABC Realtors.
Hashtag non-sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored at all. He's just a good dude. He was my landlord for like 5 years.
Yeah,
no, 4 years.
I forgot you lived that long. Lived there that long after.
I did. I lived there forever, dude. But that was a nice apartment. I loved it.
It was good times. All right,
let's move to topic 3. Conan Jones, what you been playing this week?
We haven't done topic 3 in like 3 months, you know it?
I know that. What I'm trying to do now is keep us more on track with our podcast stuff.
Because Mage called you out last week?
Yes.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to keep us more on track now. Conan Jones, what have you been playing this week?
I've been playing RimWorld a little bit. I've kind of fallen off of it. There's been a new update with my factory game. They added a whole bunch of stuff and just like...
Did they add like flying or something you told us about?
Yeah, it's like hyper tubes. And it's like the tubes at the bank at the drive-thru that you put your little thing in and send it and it zips off in.
People through it.
Yeah, but you just jump in it yourself and you zip across wherever you set it up to go. but they added like a water element, so you have to do like water pumps and all that sort of stuff to the different buildings. So everything that I had worked on up to this point is now pretty much dead. Not really worth going back to fix. So I started a new one. So that's kind of what I've been doing. We played a little bit of League. One for All's up on PvE right now. I played a couple games of it the other day.
I really don't like that game mode.
It was okay. Like, who did we get? We picked Malphite, and the other team also picked Malphite, so it was just 10 Malphites. And it was fun. Like, right after everybody hit 6, and, it's pretty funny. But then after playing it for 45 minutes, because we're all Malphite,
it gets old. I think the first time I ever played that game mode, we all picked Heimerdinger, and the enemy team picked Heimerdinger as well.
Yeah. Because the next one was Lux. It was 5 Luxes into 5 Vladimirs, and I think we were 46-3 by the end of the game. They wouldn't surrender for some reason.
Jesus.
It was unbelievable why they didn't surrender, and I don't get it. But that one was actually a lot of fun because we just killed them. But yeah, that's about what I've got. So,
Mage, what have you been playing this week?
Well, I played a little bit of League, but honestly, I've been sick this week. Like, sick. I had a big old sinus infection and was dying this first half of the week, so that's about it, honestly.
Right.
I did get to my Bronze 3 promos. So If I win one more game, I get the Bronze 2.
So me and Mage was playing League last weekend, and I was Bronze 4, and we won that was 2 or 3 games. And I was just like, oh, if I win this next game, I'll get my Bronze 3 promos. And then I just we won that game, immediately got jumped up to Bronze 2.
All right.
Yeah, it's very frustrating because it makes no sense.
Mage was very mad about that.
I win 16 games in a row and can't jump up a single rank.
It's because my MMR is really high. I just don't play. I think my MMR is like Silver 1, I think. I just don't play the game very much.
The concept of MMR is stupid.
Because you get placed with people that you're supposed to like with similar skill level.
No, because you should be placed with the people that you're ranked at. That's the skill level. Like, what's the point of the ranks if you have MMR on top of it?
I don't know.
If I'm Bronze 3,
I hear your argument. I hear your argument. I do. I'm just saying that I know where my MMR is at. It's high silver.
Like, why are you going to place me at Bronze 3 if I'm not going to play with Iron 4 players? Like, that makes no sense.
Right.
If I'm going to play with those people, you should place me with those people.
Just start me there.
I got you. I know what you're saying. I'm just telling you why I know I jumped divisions.
Because he's better than you.
No, I didn't say that. Go ahead. Stop trying to start fights.
I do have a much higher win ratio than I do loss ratio, which is like the first time that's ever happened for me. So
I
that's
just
good.
don't like playing ranked because I feel like I have to try really hard.
I love
it. And I get mad.
Do you ever not try real hard though?
See, that's the thing is I have to try real hard at League. League of Legends brings out the worst of me. I've said this multiple times that this game brings out the worst of me, but I can't stop playing it because I've played it for 8 years now.
It's like I love this game, but I also hate this game.
I absolutely hate League of Legends.
But I can't quit you.
What's that stupid song? Say Something. It was just that one note playing in the background the entire time.
I'm giving up on you.
That's me with League of Legends. It's just like, I hate you. And it's just that one note playing in the background the entire time.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
God, that's such a cringe song now. I'm pretty sure a girl that
Who
I was
sings that? Is
dating
that
at the time was like all about that song, I think. And I remember listening to it and I'm just like, this is a weird song.
It's the emo song for people nowadays.
is that Pink?
I don't know who it is. Let's
No.
look it up.
It's like it's not. I know it's not Pink. I couldn't tell you who it is, but
Is it Zed?
No, it's wait, who's it? It's a great big world, but it also has featuring Christina Aguilera.
Oh, Christina Aguilera. All right, Hitler clicks. Christina Aguilera.
I was gonna do hippies, but all right.
We've got our subject.
But I'm pretty sure now that I say that, I'm pretty sure that person listens to the show too. So don't get mad at me if you're listening to this and I bring that up. I really did think that song was cringe. I just didn't say anything because, you know, we was dating at the time.
And Ghost had the feelings.
all up in them feels.
All right.
All up in those feels.
Let's start hitting the clicks.
It's already going. The
Oh,
music's playing, boss.
I know. I know that.
Well, you can't hear it. It comes in post.
I know it does. Thank you, Conan Jones. I know that. All right, I'm clicking on New York City.
All right.
Clicking on United States. So we're at 3
There's
clicks now.
3.
We are at Germany, 4th click, and we're 5 clicks.
Found it.
Dang. I feel like
Like
that's
I
pretty
said,
average.
we jump into a pattern real quick here. So Christina Aguilera is 5 clicks away from Hitler.
The average amount. She's average Hitler.
It's a pretty average amount. Yeah, that's a pretty average amount.
I'd say like 4 clicks is close. 6 clicks is far. 5 is average.
3. What was the one that we got 3? I don't remember, but we got one that was like
Really close.
Oh, wasn't it Thanos?
It might have actually been.
Thanos was pretty close.
I think Thanos is pretty close. So I think I looked up like genocide for him, and that's why it got really close.
Oh my.
Genocide is no good.
No, genocide is not good. Genocide is not a friend of the show.
All right, we're running out of time. We need to
Let's
hurry
go ahead
up
and
and
jump into our wins of the week. If they're your mage, what is your win of the week?
Well, I've been keeping up with Lent. Still doing my Lent. Still exercising. And there we go. That's where we're at.
All right, Conan Jones, what is your win of the week?
Oh, I didn't really have one until you said genocide.
What? Oh, it's genocide.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was thinking like Geno off of Super Mario 64. No, not 64, but RPG.
This is more.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, it's okay. Y'all didn't even catch that we're almost out of time. But I didn't really have a win this week. Like, this week has just kind of been earthy.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It do be like
those
that.
stupid low energy weeks.
Dude, it's bad. It's bad.
What is bad?
Well, my win this week is I got a new computer set up, like a computer desk setup, and I put it all together, and it's really nice. It's like a big table. It's like an L shaped. Okay, so I got my computer on one side, and then I got like my workspace right here to my left. It's really nice, and I'll take a picture of it once like my room's more clean. So I just kind of put it together, and then I've had low energy all week to not work on it to like finish cleaning my room. So my room's really dirty. That's why I haven't taken any pictures of it, because I have low energy.
There you go. You used it correct.
There you go.
Proud of you.
ASMR.
One of us. One of us.
What's really nice about this new set is I can get really close to my mic without moving it at all now.
You can move it to you.
ASMR.
Yes. I never go back and listen to the ASMR parts that I do because I know it sounds really cringy.
Oh yeah, to the max. But
that's how I like it.
Dial
All right.
up 10 there.
Thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify at Lowscale Gaming. If you have a question or a subject you want us to talk about on our next podcast, go ahead and leave us a tweet or email us at lowscalegaming.com or at gmail.com. But thank you guys again. And remember, have a great day and a better tomorrow.